I think Jace is the lower seed.
Jace is 5 and Cody's 3.
Okay. Let me see Cody's list.
It's going to be Cody's choice. Obviously, Cody's going to play. I think
so. Cody's going to need a quick start here.
He's going to need to not draw Hangerback Walker.
Yeah,
he's going to need to
Seeker.
not draw.
He's going to have to curve like Seeker into. Man, turn 3 is going to be rough for him.
Yeah, it's not even like his deck has to cooperate well. Jace stumbles with his deck. It's how we saw people beat Jace in the one game.
Well, and to even have a shot, he's going to have to hit one of his planeswalkers here on 4.
Yeah,
right. And I think it's not one. I think it has to be Gideon.
Yeah,
it's got to be. I mean,
well, Gideon's going to really ratchet up the clock.
I mean, and this is also like. This is also assuming Jace doesn't draw a Jotty offshoot.
Yeah.
If he draws a Jotty offshoot, that card is...
How many Jotties does he? Does
4.
He have the full
he's got 4.
Yeah.
That card will probably buy him a full 3 turns.
Yeah.
I can imagine. If he has it on 1.
Yeah.
If he doesn't have it on 1, that's his wild in the cattle.
That's his wild in the cattle.
It's his wild in the cattle. I didn't think that card was constructed playable either, you know?
Like I said, the ramp decks get to play non-constructed playable cards because they get to make so much mana.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's like, did you ever see Hornet Queen being constructed playable?
Well, that wasn't even in a ramp deck, though.
Yeah, that was...
It was in a ramp deck, but it was in other decks,
yeah,
too.
the first time it was played, it was in a ramp deck, and then all of a sudden the format just slowed to
The format slowed, and he was like, oh, this thing costs 7 and it kills everything. Great.
So no Jotty offshoot turn 1, so that's good.
It depends. What does Jace's list have? What does he have to play on 2? He has Sylvan Scrying. Yeah. This is not it.
Where'd his list go? I thought I handed it to you guys.
He just cast Sylvan
There we go. 12 Forest. This is him. All right, so he has Hangerback Walker on 2 Sylvan Scrying. Is that the Fog?
Yes.
Ferocious Fog?
Man, he's got that mane. That's rough.
Mm-hmm. And this is Nissa's Pilgrimage the weaker Cultivate?
It gets
that's Nissa's Renewal.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. That's Nissa's Renewal.
Which one?
Nissa's Pilgrimage, I think, is the 3-mana one.
That's like the Kodama's Reach.
The
4-mana Cultivate.
I thought it was 3.
No, I thought it was bad Cultivate.
So, hold on, what hit the field here for him?
That looks like a Jotty offshoot.
Is that Sylvan Scrying or the Jotty?
He... Oh, Nissa's Renewal. Is that what the card is?
No.
No, we already got it.
Nissa's Pilgrimage.
Yeah.
Okay,
I thought it cost 3.
So, yeah, it was the Sylvan Scrying there. So,
probably
just getting a land doesn't matter.
Man.
It's probably the colorless land, and there's nothing in play. This is bad for Cody.
So, did he keep a bad hand, or does he think he wants to try and be the control?
Well, he doesn't have counterspells.
Yeah.
Right?
He
doesn't have any counterspells. See, now this is Pilgrimage.
There's the Pilgrimage.
It's Cultivate.
Okay, it is just Cultivate.
But it has, does it have, Ferocious? It has a different thing. If you can get, multiple things. Or it has Spell Mastery.
No, it's literally the same.
Oh, Spell Mastery.
It has Spell Mastery.
But Nissa's Pilgrimage, you said?
Yeah.
Yeah, Spell Mastery, go get 3 and...
3 instead of 2.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So
irrelevant.
You draw 2 forests.
It ramps you 1.
It always ramps you 1.
Yeah.
But you draw 2 forests, which you probably don't want. So did that Jotty offshoot die?
No, it was
we didn't play a Jotty offshoot. Okay.
No Jotty.
All right, we do have a Gideon, right? Is that a Gideon?
Yeah, that's Gideon on time.
All right, Gideon on time, but I don't know.
Yeah,
if it's
without
gonna be
anything
enough.
else. Yeah.
That's
now,
the thing. Yeah, no one else.
It's possible that since Jace hasn't really played a ramp spell, he has to have explosive vegetation here. Otherwise, Cody is going to be able to Gideon plus get in for 7 and possibly kill with a rated Wingmate Rock.
Mm-hmm.
Or ideally, he can next turn set up.
There's the
waste.
Well, there's the vegetation. So now Jace can draw an Ugin to answer all of this.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Or have an Ugin to cast it. Right? We can cast it 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7.
What Cody's going to need to really bounce back is a secure to waste and to kind of soar and to really get the team going.
Yeah, have Ugin
you
minus.
You really don't want to blow a Gideon. I mean, the emblem's nice with Gideon. You might need it to kill the Ugin, but you really don't want to blow it here.
So if you are Cody,
he can't here.
Yeah.
Okay, you don't soul read Jace have because then Jace gets to plus Ugin instead of okay.
We just have to smash for 7. We can't play Wingmate Rock. We have to just hope it's
you
a
only
land.
make that 1 token, and Jace is just going in. There's no way you're cranking out. You don't have time to crank out tokens.
No, you got it. You got to send him in. You got to pound him for 7. Hope he doesn't have Nissa's renewal.
Yeah.
Because if he has Nissa's renewal, this game is over. It doesn't matter.
Time walk too, yeah. All right, there goes Kraken.
There
for
we
7.
go. Land. Don't have ring. Now, Wingmate Rock would have been good if he wouldn't have had that explosive vegetation here. I don't know if that's in his hand. He's probably just going to hold up for Secure the Waste. Yeah. Or maybe even Utter End or something like that to kill an Ulamog. But even if he has Ulamog, I think that Jace will just kill a land and the Gideon, and he doesn't care about the 2/2.
Well, that's the thing. Right now, Cody, though, could have a lot of dead cards in his hand. Especially with 4 Silk Wrap, you know, and kind of the
Dispel is going to be bad.
The
Obnixilis is going to be rough.
Bad. The Cut's going to be rough.
Yeah, so, it's all bad.
Yeah, he's going to have a
lot
of
all
dead
bad.
cards
I think he has too many bad cards. This is just a bad match for him. It's a great match.
And I feel that's kind of one of the advantages playing, the ramp decks right now in this format. Just a lot of game 1s you're going to get wins because your opponents aren't going to have cards that interact with you.
But, sometimes the ramp decks just beat themselves. They just
draw nothing.
Yeah. Right, or they get certain spells to rest or counter, and you just have all your fat and no way to cast them.
Yeah.
So what? There's Obnixilis on 5.
Well, I mean, that's
so he's going to draw a card. So if Ugin comes down, you just instantly minus Ugin here for 5.
Yeah, we minus Ugin for 5. It's possible that we don't even minus it for 5. We might just minus it for 4.
So by running out the Ugin, there's no way he has to Secure the Waste then.
Are those the colorless lands?
Those are the crappy Temple of the False God.
Right.
And there's Ugin. And now it's
I'd still just minus 5. I don't think he gets punished for minus 5ing, and I'd rather not.
Well, then it depends. Yeah. I guess Cody does not have Shambling Vent.
Yeah.
If Cody had a Shambling Vent,
it doesn't
just
look
minus 4. Let him keep his Obnixilis because there's nothing good that he can draw. And I would think that's possible to do as well. There we go. We got Ruinous Path. Yep.
Sure. I'm sure Jace has another fatty in his hand.
I mean, and even if he doesn't, what does Cody have? He has a Grizzly Bear. We got a Grizzly Bear in play.
Well, I mean, if Jace doesn't have any more threats, then it could actually be relevant.
But now we're in Nissa's renewal territory. Game 7, 3 lands. He's gonna draw something. Eventually. He has to.
Well, and as soon as he hits the first Ugin, he can really start getting ready to kind of chain them together. Or no, those are just the.
Yeah, those aren't the Those are the.
This looks like the first Ugin.
What is that?
Ulamog.
That is Ulamog. Yep.
Yeah,
there we go. We go after the black lands.
I see him. Yeah,
he
just takes the lands because the creature's useless.
Yeah.
Yeah, this game's going to be pretty quick.
He could have Stasis Snare. Stasis Snare would not be terrible.
Yeah, that's a 1-of. Right?
Yeah, that's a 1-of.
So is the Utter End. But that's all that he really has to deal with this Ulamog. That's it. And I feel Cody just he came today with a deck to play against fairer mid-rangier decks.
Yeah, he was definitely ready for kind of the Jeskai decks, especially with 4 Silk Wrap.
He did well. He only
Abzan aggro. He probably has a really good matchup with too.
Yes, he does.
So
he only lost the last round of the Swiss. Well, they were locked for top 8.
He lost to Esper Control.
Right, and that guy quickly got dispatched by Abzan.
Yeah,
the guy that snuck in at 8th.
Yeah, so Cody's deck was good for everything but ramp.
Yes.
Which I feel even with a sideboard, his win percentage is still very low.
I don't think he has enough cards to. I mean, if he can, he doesn't even have infinite obliteration, right?
So is there even equity to scooping here so he doesn't see more of your deck right now?
I don't think it matters.
Okay.
Because you're not going to have any of those cards in your
deck.
Yeah,
I feel like there's nothing spicy in his list, and Jace knows the format enough to know what the deck is.
I mean, even if you didn't know that, the cards that are going to matter post board are your sideboard cards, and he's just going to look at a bunch of terrible cards. It's like, yeah, that's fine. Maybe it lets him know how many Gideons he's playing. Well, why would he not be playing 4? It was a financial trouble.
the biggest
I mean?
the biggest relevance is probably how many Sorens he's playing, and that doesn't actually matter.
And I think Soren in this matchup is worse than Gideon.
Yeah.
What do we got there? Is that a From Beyond?
Yep.
No, it looks like he's putting lands in play.
Nissa.
So that maybe is that Nissa's renewal or is it Pilgrim? What is he doing? He's getting a bunch of lands.
Yeah, that's renewal, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. No, it's Pilgrimage.
Oh, okay.
Because he just got
but
two
you
in
got
his hand.
yeah, Spell Mastery.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we got to secure for 2. Well, hey, he's putting up a fight. He's trying. What happens when Ulamog attacks? He exiles 20 cards from the library?
Yeah.
Oh, that doesn't. It's 3-turn clock.
So he's at 13.
So a Gideon off the top goes 2, 4, 6, 7,
You
8, 9,
instantly
10.
emblem with Gideon here.
Yeah, so it goes 2, 4, 6, 10.
Yeah.
He has the other end for him.
Okay.
Was
Other
that-
end is a good one.
Was that the other end or?
That looked just black. Did he not realize that? Yeah, that's a cut.
Oh, he tried to cut the Ulamog.
Yeah.
And that-
it is a legal play.
That
Yeah.
unsuccessfully, it resolved.
Successfully,
It
but
just did not have the outcome
it did not
Cody
destroy
wanted.
Yeah.
Ulamog. Being indestructible is good against destroy effects.
Yep.
I don't know if you noticed. Math checks out. I did.
Yeah, that was his plan.
Yeah.
Was so he'll put him to 3, and then unfortunately that just doesn't. So he can. So his best bet is to hope Jace has nothing else in his hand. Go emblem, jam with everything but 1 token.
Yeah, you
And
gotta leave the one
then
token.
chump, and then just hope that that attack is good enough.
Or I think you. I don't even know if you emblem. You can. Don't
Yes.
emblem here.
Oh,
You
has
tried
to
to make
emblem.
the.
Does he have to? Well,
No, you make the
to
tokens
put any sort of
irrelevant anyway.
pressure, because I think adding 2 here is not good enough to kill him the next turn if he has to chump.
No, because he can emblem next turn.
And then still only put him to. So if you
Kraken 3, 4, 5.
You end up- 'cause-
6.
you end up with the same amount of damage because of the prowess off.
So right now he's getting in for 8. He's going to gain 4, so he's going to go
He
to
did
8.
just instantly emblem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kept the one guy back.
I think the problem is he's playing around Ugin, but he can't beat Ugin regardless. of
Yeah,
whether
this
he-
is the point
Whether
of-
he ultimates,
Yeah.
whether he makes
This is
an
the point of the
emblem or
game
not.
where he's hoping Jace just does nothing. Like
I mean, yeah, this is possible. That Jace is going to go to 5 here off this attack. So he does have to be careful.
He's
and
already
actually, with how
down
much
there.
he's tanking, I wonder.
If he just has nothing, so he doesn't have a renewal.
So no, Jace can't be at 13 right now. He's gotta be lower.
No, he's lower. They just
yeah,
haven't
he should
gotten
be
to.
at 5.
Yeah.
Well, that's a Jotty offshoot,
So
which is going to and the Ulamog.
So-
Ulamog
He might have
attack.
a fog.
Oh,
He-
he could
he
have
has
a
the
Yeah,
fog.
you could have the fog here. That would be. It's gonna be pretty clutch here. That might win him the game here. Because I'm pretty sure the next Ulamog attack's just over.
Yeah, it exiles the whole library. Yes.
Next Ulamog attack puts it in.
And what's
Yeah, the third Ulamog attack gets rid of the entire library.
Yeah.
That's it. It doesn't even have to connect. Yep,
Okay.
and that's what happened.
Yep.
All right, so where's Cody? All right, well, what does Jace bring in?
So
Um,
Jace is probably gonna bring in.
Is he going to bring in these crumble to dust? He was saying that he brought them in against like.
Yeah, I
Axiom.
saw him bring him in when there were man lands,
Well-
which he brought 3 in because he said he wished he didn't have 4 in the sideboard because
Okay.
4 just never felt
I
good.
don't think he even needs the crumble to dust here
Yeah.
because he's just going to focus on fiery impulse. He's going to bring in the fiery impulse and the radiant flames and probably the winds because so as Jace, what do you expect your opponent to bring in? Just
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like,
See, my
I
thought
think
is-
he's going to try and bring it. Like he's going to try and play a control style thing, and like, so you only have so many negates and disdainful strokes to go. Like, so if he's able to crumbling dust one of your lands while you're ramping, that's like it almost warrants a counterspell. but like you have to counter the spell that's not winning
Yeah.
your opponent the game.
See, I think the biggest.
But see, I think with Crumble to Dust, though, I feel like what he's seen game one from
Yeah.
Cody is he wants to play a more. The only way Cody's going to win is by getting out there aggressively. So, and I feel that Crumble's going to be just not where he wants to be. As long as he can control the board with the Radiant Flames, Fiery Impulse, and then having the extra fog effects.
I don't even think he wants the fiery
Yeah,
impulse. I
that's-
think
my
I think
point
he wants
is-
the fog.
Actually, if you think about it, Cody's best chance is Jace over sideboarding for this matchup that is already really good.
Yes.
And taking out so many cards that complete the combo, if you may.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And just ending up with all these reactive wraths.
All
and
right, so
stuff.
now, so here's a question: does Jace take out these hangerback walkers? I mean, because he saw Cody's entire.
Did
deck.
he show Cody hangerback walkers?
No, he didn't. But does he take them out?
Yeah.
No, but
knowing
if he didn't show Cody hangerback walkers, Cody's probably getting all
The Silk Wraps out?
Silk Wraps out.
But I mean, is hangerback walker even good against his deck? That's what I'm saying.
I think it's
Because, like,
buys
he's-
enough turns,
Okay.
wouldn't it? Because you like get to play it on 1 or 2 and block and then block.
If he
and
opens
then-
up with no ramps, or just like
It can be a ramp
explosive
spell of
edge, and he
sorts,
gets
yeah.
to drop the hanger on.
Well, that's
too.
what I'm saying because like he wants to sideboard in some number. He wants to sideboard in like these radiant flames and
Yeah, I
probably
could
these
see them
fogs.
coming out for the Radiant Flames, maybe, but that's.
You
I
could probably shave
This
a number
from
of
this
hangerbacks
this
and the
from beyond
yeah.
probably leaves.
Mhm.
That card is not very good. I don't know how good the Sylvan Scryings are.
Yeah.
I think it's just to get a land. I don't know.
The real question is, what is Cody bringing? He's got a lot to bring out, and I mean,
Yep.
he's stuck with.
Well, I think he's on the duress, negate,
Yeah,
utter,
so
and
he's got the
stroke,
duresses, the
Dragon
negate,
Lord
yeah.
Silumgar plan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he does not have enough cards
So
to take
he's
out.
not going to know to bring in the Hollowed Moonlight because he didn't see the hangerbacks game one.
I don't even think they're that good. It's like,
No, but
It's
I
not.
mean, I feel he's got so many dead cards.
Yeah.
that it would make his deck.
Okay.
Like if they go to a game 3 and he sees the hangerback, I think the Hollowed
Yeah,
might
it's
come back
probably
in.
better than
Yeah.
like a murderous cut.
Okay, yeah,
like
that
so
makes sense.
he like these murderous cuts are poor. This Dispel is poor. This Obnixilis is poor. I think the Sorin is poor.
Yeah.
Silk Wraps are poor. So right now that's what 4, 5,
7
6, 7, 8 cards.
Yeah.
So we're bringing in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have 8 we're bringing
Yeah.
in. So maybe the Hallowed Moonlight wouldn't even make it in.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's just a card that you just have to just cycle. Like you.
That, well, that's what I'm
need,
saying.
You need
Like
to just
at
draw
worst, it
cards.
cycles. Yeah.
Well, I mean, I think that's what you're actually
Yeah.
just going to aggressively do with it. You're just going to be like, yeah, cycle this card to get somewhere. I don't think that these Wingmate rocks are particularly great.
Mhm.
I don't know if he knows Jace's sideboard plan, or even if Jace is going to sideboard these Radiant Flames. I think he will.
I think Radiant Flames definitely come in.
Mm-hmm.
I think if Jace is thinking about, like, I wouldn't bring anything else in because having played a ramp deck of sorts a bunch of times, it just, you end up diluting the ramp
Yeah.
package and you end up with all these sideboard cards in your hand and just no way to actually win the game in time.
Well, we're going to find out.
Looks like they're shooting up here. Yeah, Cody really needs a strong start here.
I think he had an okay start last game. He needs to play something on 2 and 3 though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whether that is
Yeah, if he had
duress,
actually played stuff on one
besides Gideon on
Yeah,
turn 4,
that
that's his
aspect
first
game
play. I think
might
he
actually
would have
pan out
done
better.
better.
Well, he would have won there because
Well, I mean, it depends.
5 though.
It
Yeah.
depends.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, because also the Ulamog then takes different.
My
things.
only thing is, so when he played the Obnixilis,
Mhm.
he cast Secure the Waste like a turn or 2 later though.
Uh-huh.
He shouldn't have played that Obnixilis there and should have been waiting for the Ugin play.
Well, maybe he didn't have secure the waste. Like,
Yeah,
I think
that's-
I don't
yeah.
think he has a choice.
Mhm.
His cards are just so bad in the matchup
Yeah.
that he just has to hope Jace doesn't have it. You know,
Yeah.
sometimes they don't have it, and if he does, you know, you're going to lose.
And
But
also,
you can't
Obnixilis
play
is-
like be like, well, you're playing around Ugin by not committing to the board. That actually helps the Ugin.
Yeah.
And also for the same point with Hallowed Moonlight, always cycling. It might just be, oh, he has an Ugin. This Obnixilis isn't going to do anything. It has to
Right.
cycle this turn.
Yeah.
I'd rather pay 2 mana than 5 mana to draw.
Yeah.
Well,
but
I mean,
it's-
yeah, that was game 1.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think now he trims down a little. All right, looks like he's keeping. We're scrying. Ship to the bottom. And it's possible that this is one of those
There goes
games
the Manland.
where Cody's going to be able to possibly dismantle Jace's hand quickly enough with duresses and then tag teaming with negates and disdainful strokes.
So turn 2 Seeker.
Okay, that's a
on
good
the
one.
play.
That's a good one.
And now if you can start chaining kind of the duresses behind it, that's going to be big.
Now, and also there's no Jotty offshoot. Even
Yeah.
if we did have a Jotty offshoot, that Seeker can power through it with a spell.
So, and it doesn't look like, is there going to be a Sylvan or net Sylvan?
There was,
Shrine?
I think there was nothing. I think there
Yeah,
was
it
a
just
pass.
passed back.
So, I mean, that's good. I mean, he's flashing a Nuke. He's got a Nuke in his hand. Costs 8 mana, worth 2. We got a little bit to go.
So did Cody stumble? He hasn't played the land yet.
I think he might just be
attacked.
tanking.
He might figuring out if he wants to play a tap land, if he wants to play Painful Truths.
Yep. So there's a delta.
I think probably the biggest concern is if he wants to leave up negate or if he wants to play something.
I would leave up negate because
For
there's no
pilgrimage, yeah.
there's no way Jace keeps a 4-drop as his first play hand.
It's possible.
Well, in that case, then I don't think you'd lose anything by passing and hedging against the 3-drop.
That's fair. I mean, the only 3-drop that he has to worry about is the pilgrimage, as the cultivate, right?
Yeah, and I think like that's a
I think
really
it
good
definitely-
tempo play.
Yeah,
to-
it definitely warrants a negate.
Yeah, especially if you can go negate into disdainful
Mhm.
for the explosive edge. Next.
Well, and to be fair, it's possible that if you negate the pilgrimage, he can't even play a 4-drop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, that is completely possible. Or he might have to play Sylvan Scrying to get a land, and then he still he just took a turn off.
Mhm.
So
So it looks like Jace did nothing on 3 and passed back.
So
And then Cody's getting back in for 2
Just
more
to-
with the Seeker.
yeah. All right, there's our explosive vegetation, which we'll see if
It was
Jace gets to pick up. Oh, that's not good for Cody. It's possible that Cody's just trying to cover the high end.
Is
here.
he just going to try to counter the big stuff?
I guess
Yeah.
that's what it looks like, and I don't think that's the way you want to go about doing this.
No, especially with this type of deck, you
Mhm.
want to just get under and stay under.
Well,
'Cause
now,
once
all
he
right,
starts hitting the
maybe now
Olamog,
he
yeah.
has a Gideon. So we have a secure for 3 here. If we have a Gideon or a Soren, that's going to put a hurting on Jace.
Yeah, but then
But
Jace
then
does
just
get to
Jace just
untap
slams
and go
Olamog.
Ugin
Yeah, or Ugin.
Yeah.
because he does have the shrines.
He does. I mean, I don't think he has a choice.
Yeah.
Maybe he just didn't have negate. And
Yeah,
he
it's
can't
like you're not- yeah,
he
you're
already
not-
mulliganed to 6.
Yeah.
hmm
He had the turn 2 on the play. Keep
Like his best bet would be to have a duress here and then have a.
This is not good.
That's not good. Yeah,
This
he's
is not
swinging
good
with
at
the
all.
land,
This
he's
is-
tapping out.
yeah.
I mean,
Well, this
Jade
is
or
7.
Cody probably has blanks in the hand right now.
yeah, if you
Depending
yeah.
what Jace gets to
Because
slam
right
down
now,
here, this is-
Ugin's going to come down.
Yeah.
Ugin's going to clear the field.
and Ugin will
and-
have to clear the field for 2.
yeah,
Yeah.
so it gets to survive a man land.
Yeah.
It doesn't even have to minus. It can just plus on the Seeker.
Yeah.
And then if you have to attack the Ugin, it just gains so much life. He
Well, I
can't
think if it
kill
does
with an
plus,
emblem.
you just go screw it. I'm attacking your life total.
He has to.
This
Yeah.
could be a Tarka here, even.
Well, it's
No, it's
Ugin.
I'll just say a Tarka kind of wipes the board, too.
Atarka does wipe the
Yeah.
board completely, yes.
Yeah. Tarka does the same thing. And
Unless he
turns
left
up
it
And he has a
Murder's
Jotty
Cut.
offshoot
and a
too.
Jotty. Oof.
Okay.
It's gonna be
well,
really
this
rough
is
here.
if by rough you mean over, yes. I mean, Jace is at 8, so all he has to do is draw a double Boros Charm, and he's got him right before that Jotty offshoot gains some life. Maybe we can Atarka's command him.
So
he
if
can't
you
keep
have
life.
if you have a ruinous path here, do you wait one more turn to awaken, or do you just pop the Ugin?
I don't. Well, it depends. Oh, because even if you
Is it
awaken,
7 mana to
it's
awaken?
7 to awaken.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you can't even attack with it that
Yeah.
turn.
Yeah.
So I think you.
But
just
it
have
gives
to
you a
kill.
threat though,
Yeah, but
because at worst the Ugin's just going to bolt you.
I
for
feel
3.
that it would be better to kill the Ugin and secure for 2 or something like that than wait, because that 4/4 isn't going to matter in this grand scheme of things, especially since it can't attack the turn that you awaken with it.
Yeah.
What is that? Whisperwood Elemental.
So he brought
That is a good one too.
So Jace probably felt with the color combination, Cody was going to switch to more, maybe keeping a lot of the removal and
Right.
growth
Grindier
control.
game,
Yeah,
yeah.
grindy game. So
Well, I think this is also to hedge against infinite obliteration.
Oh yeah.
This is
Any
a-
threat.
colors because it's he probably took out 2 hangerbacks and just popped in 2 elementals for it.
Yep, this is definitely a solid hedge because he knows that Cody can't leave in Murderous Cut.
Yeah.
He
Mhm.
can't. I mean, he can, but
not
realistically,
very good,
it's
yeah.
not very good against this deck. So that frees up that Whisperwood Elemental. I mean, he has Utter End as instant speed removal, but
And it looks
then,
like that's going to get Utter End
yeah,
right there.
I mean,
So he had to blow it on the Elemental with Ugin still on board.
yeah. This is bad news bears for Cody.
Man, he's got to pass back. Is he really just going to try to wait for that Awaken if he has a Ruinous Path? I wonder.
Does he have a Ruinous Path?
Why would
I don't
he-
think he does.
Why?
Yeah, I think he just
yeah.
has nothing. Or Secure the Wastes. Or...
And now Jotty Offshoot's getting him out of burn range here.
Yeah.
Jace is
Another
already
Whisperwood.
gaining, yeah. Jace is already you gain life here. This
He has a
is
second
gonna
Whisperwood?
Yeah.
be- Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think Cody can win this game.
Yeah, it was.
All right, here we
Big
go.
Secure.
Here we go. Is it a secure into a cut? He's leaving up a mana. Why would he do that?
Did he keep the cut in? It looks like it. It has to be, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, cut.
Okay. All right, maybe
Maybe he actually knows
understands.
the matchup and realizes that.
Maybe
Either that
because
or he
he's
just
also
didn't think-
hedging for like Atarkas, maybe. Cause
Yeah,
Red
he might
Green.
not know that there's
Yeah.
only one Atarka. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, or he could have seen him play earlier, and he knows he has.
Or
hangers and
he's
stuff
part
like
of
that.
Jace's play group. Maybe they can,
That too, yeah.
who knows? A whole bunch of stuff.
He really wanted
But
to
I mean,
draw
this has to kill Ugin, right?
Yeah.
Otherwise, they just die to Ugin -0.
Well, I think he has like a Gideon, and he's like, I guess I have to emblem to get into Ugin and kill him.
I don't know what is Ugin at.
I don't know.
Ugin
Yeah,
minus
unfortunately,
2, and then plus.
Oh, he has to
Oh.
activate and.
He has to, this is not good because those offshoots can block 3 damage, soak up 3.
Does he just try to push damage at the face and hope to hit, kind of secure the waste again and do it again?
Is
I mean,
Secure
that's
Waste good
probably-
enough as a burn spell?
I think
mean,
that's
Because there's a difference between playing not to lose and then trying to actually win.
right.
the
Well,
game.
I guess
I
if
think
he-
if he's on the play for a second secure, he doesn't activate the shambling vent.
Well, the other thought is that if he attacks face, he does eat 1 activation of Ugin, and he hopes that that 1 extra draw step from not eating 3 damage to the face
Okay.
draws him a card
That's
that does
fair.
something.
I mean, so can Ugin? Ugin obviously can't ultimate, right? Because if Ugin can ultimate, this game's over.
Yeah, I think
it was
it's
minus
2.
plus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So 7/5. So it's at 9.
Yeah.
Okay. So what? 1 more activation and then it can.
Right. It's minus 10.
Okay.
So ultimate.
So did that go face? I'm assuming that did go face.
I think at this point you have to go face, and like a lot of the games, you have to hope Jace draws nothing, and
Well, we minus 0'd. See, and I don't like that activation on a shambling man. I think that is.
well, he has no
Too
cards
much.
in hand, or like I don't know if
Oh,
you
does
have
he have no cards?
the way he's been
only had one
playing.
card.
Then why would no? He has a card. It's
Yeah, but the way he's been playing, because he didn't play land 1 turn and then went play land the next turn, so I think it's a dead card if it is anything.
okay.
So he did go in. He's down to 3.
Yep. So Jace didn't have a land to gain land for
Yeah.
those Jotty offshoots.
So this is if he
That's what I'm
So-
saying. I don't know how he can get in though and
Yeah.
kill him before
Yeah,
this
'cause it looked
Ugin
like he
ultimate,
drew
unless he
enough.
has a ruinous path.
Yeah, it might just be. Oh, and he goes and
Or
gets
if he
a.
has another secure.
How
he's
do you
got
go
one
and get
card.
an Ulamog?
If it's secure the ways, it's going to be game. He's going to be able to steal that.
Well,
I think he. I don't know.
is there a way to? Is there a land that's? I know there's one when you play a colorless spell.
Right. That's it's out here in the bottom right. That shrine. I don't know how he went and just
From
fetched
Beyond.
it up.
Oh, so it's
Oh.
from beyond here.
So even if he does have a secure the waste, he responds to the trigger. No, he still has to wait because
Yeah, he has to wait
it
till the end.
depends on when Jace activates Ugin.
Yep.
He has to wait regardless.
All right, so here comes Ulamog.
Yeah, and it's gonna fetch a second Ulamog.
So he's going to have to float mana here.
I don't think he can float mana.
Yeah,
See,
since-
Jace will just go to his attack
Yeah.
step, and if he makes guys, he'll
Yeah.
just use
Ugin.
that Ugin.
Yeah, so
You
you,
just
have
have to eat it.
So And unfortunately now,
So he's looking at he needs secure, and then he needs like Gideon or Soren to pump the team up.
actually Soren gets it. Gideon doesn't because Soren pumps for 2, right?
No,
he
it's
only
just
does
one. It's
Okay.
one power. It does. It won't because there's still 3 blockers.
Yeah, that's the biggest problem is there's 3 blockers. That actually gets it to perfects for not killing him.
1, 2.
Actually Gideon off the
No,
top would
Gideon.
kill him.
Yeah.
Well, Gideon and Soren are the same thing. They
Yeah,
all
so
add +1 power.
Anthem
So
off the top
that
would,
has to be a secure the waste here, though.
yeah.
That was not.
Well,
a
it
secure the waste.
doesn't. If Ugin doesn't ultimate this turn, which I think it does, but we might be wrong in the math, he still has the same outs this turn, assuming that Jace doesn't do something weird like attack with his Ulamog, play second Ulamog just in case, which he could do because he's at 3 and to hedge against stuff like that.
But I think if he does that, then Cody is forced to play the secure into the Ugin activation.
Yeah.
And I think he's covered as long as Jace doesn't
Activate Ugin.
mess up his sequencing.
Yeah.
I mean, Cody's also at 14.
Yeah.
So he's going to take 10 from this Ugin, go to 4. That Ugin can plus, and if he has a second Ugin in his
Well, he's got a
hand,
secret to chump here.
he does now, yeah.
No, he
And that
doesn't.
looks like
yeah.
an impulse.
There goes the impulse. So he
Yeah.
did bring those in.
Okay, so and since he played the secret, that says to me he doesn't have secure the way. So I think this is sealed up pretty much.
Yeah, I'm not sure what scenario gets Cody a win here. Because he doesn't have to secure the waste.
Well, there is a scenario where he gets to secure for 3. Well, after Ugin bolts him in the face, he'll go to 1. He secures for 3, and on his turn, he like cuts an offshoot and stasis snares the other offshoot and kills Jace because he'll be at 3.
Which I don't
That did
think
not
he-
happen.
That
It did not
that
happen.
scenario did not play out.
Jace was able to smash his tokens.
Yeah.
Jace handily beat the token deck.
Yep. Congrats.
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 Thanks everyone for listening.
With Audi 5000.